roto I enei wā e tikana te kōrero ko te tuhi tiriti me te tuhi whakaero, ngā tūmomo whakaero hau ko puta mai roto I enei wā. Engari pupuri ki tō pane koti, nā te mea kei te taua tonu hia te ahi, e ngā tangata pēra I a Spittle I roto I te aotoi.
I would describe my art as Maori contemporary art. I do paint a little bit of other things. I paint some figures, but they're still based from Maori concepts. Everyone does different stuff. It doesn't always, it's not like one set style, and there is so many different styles, and I sort of mix up lots of stuff, and I mix up lots of mediums, and because I spend lots of time with lots of different artists, you get inspired by colours or, you know, textures from other things. So just whatever someone wants to do, and incorporate that as long as it's got some sort of spiritual aspect to it, I suppose it makes it, yeah. And the passion behind it, you know, like you're not just, I think having something that's got depth or meaning means more than just painting a couple of koru, or I don't know, you know, like at least if you've got something that's got a story or a story to it.
Mai te wā e tamariki ana kua kai ngā kau tēnei wahine ki te whakairo. Koe anō e hara te mahi whakairo tana ara umanga tuatahi. I tōna tamarikitanga I whānua Alice I tāna pēpi. I noho ai ia hei māma mo taua wā. Engari I te wā I hoki atu ia ki te mahi, I whakaro ai ia kia whai atu ia I ona wawata nui.
I decided that I'd get a real job, so I applied for a job at Wins and got a job there and started working, and I was doing unemployment benefit, and so here I was telling everybody, you know, follow your passion. What are you passionate about? What do you want to do with your life, you know? And I was, every day I'd go home and I'd want to paint, and sometimes I'd be so exhausted, and I wouldn't have huge inspiration after being at Wins all day behind a desk. So so I spent 9 months there, and then just decided that how could I keep doing this? How could I stand here and tell people to follow their passion and do what they love when I wasn't doing it? So I decided to leave Wins and then paint full time, which was a huge change, because I was going from, you know, an income that I knew that I had every week, that I knew I was getting, to having nothing and having to sort of just hope that I'd make money for the next month. But it's paid off, and it's been really great.
Mai taua wā kaorea Alice I titiro whakamuri. A ko pihi ake ia hei kaimahi whakairo mo tōna oranga anō. Nāna I hanga I tētahi whārangi ipurangi kia whai hua ai ia. A hei awhina hoki I etahi atu kaimahi whakairo kia whai ingoa ai rātau.
Hara arts is inspirational or inspiring arts, and that's, you know, predominantly my artwork, but we've got one artist on there at the moment, and we do, our sort of goal is that artists, there's so many artists, but the problem that I think artists seem to have is you know, getting out there and getting their art known. So through having the website, we'd like to have, when eventually we'll have another 2 or 3 artists on there that will help promote. It is so helpful, and so that's what we want to create through having the website, and also that not everybody likes what I do necessarily, but hopefully through having different styles, we can promote other local Māori artists, and just other local artists really, and help them get that head start, so that they can actually be doing what they love.
Ko tohunga a Alice ki roto I tāna momo mahi.
Yeah, I did a karakia. Yeah, and I do exactly the same before we start weaving too.
I nai nei e whai atu ana ia I etahi kohinga hou.
It heaps of perseverance, yeah. And just not accepting no, you know. Keep going at it. Don't let someone tell you that you can't paint or that you can't draw. You know, I failed for form art, and I supposedly couldn't draw. I wasn't even allowed to draw with charcoal. My teacher wouldn't let me because I couldn't draw with a pencil. So, and here I am being an artist. So it's very ironic.
He wahine whakaawe tēnei. Kei te kau e tonu a Alice I tōna wawata nui, nā runga I te kōrero, he māma engari he pono.
The series that I'm working on at the moment is the Legacy series. and it's about family and generations, and about how for every one person there's two people and their two parents and their two parents and so on and so on. So some of the paintings are, you know, might be missing some of their tupuna, or they might have extra in there, and it's all just about different journeys and processes of things that I've been working through, that I'm going through. So this one that I'm working on at the moment is just to sort of looks at the burdens that our parents carry, and how sometimes we're not even affected by that, but they've got their I'm going to create them with bigger shoulders, and that sort of is about all that weight that they carry.
Do what you love, and if you are doing what you love, it'll show through and you will succeed. You know, you can't not if you're passionate about something. So I think just follow your passion, do what you love, and don't allow people to tell you that you can't do it, or that it's going to be too hard, or because sometimes it is hard, but you just have to, you know, if it makes you feel good at the end of the day, then that's all that matters.